Hey guys, it's Jasmine. I haven't made a video in a while. I can see how people just stop making videos now because it's just like you get to tech school. One, you start to forget about BMT as soon as you get here, I promise you. And then once you start classes, you're just I don't want to say like you're really busy, but you have downtime. But in your downtime, you don't always want to sit down and make a video, whatever. You want to just relax because in BMT there was no downtime and there was no time to relax. But whatever, no excuse making a video because I like doing it. I'm just lazy. So this video is going to be about week 3, third week of training of BMT. So like I told y'all, I wrote stuff down so I wouldn't forget because I know that I have a bad memory. So pretty much in the third week of training, I was in a band flight. So this for most of y'all will apply to your fourth week of training. But in my third week of training, we got our name tapes on our ABU uniforms. So that was a big deal because when you first get there, you just don't have any, your name or U.S. Air Force isn't on your uniform. So you get those sewed on. And we also got our blues, our dress uniforms. So the blue jacket, light blue shirt, pants, all of that. And that takes all day. Because everything has to be in regs and regulation, regs is regulation, and everything has to fit you a certain way, and your pants have to sit a certain way on your shoes. So they tailor everything while you're there, give it back to you to try on, make sure it's right. If it's not, you have to take it off. They remark it and they tailor it. So that process is literally all day. But that's when you get your name tapes put on, you get your name tags for your blues, you get all that stuff so that you'll have all of your items pretty much to be in the Air Force. You'll have every article of clothing, I guess you would call it. Third week of training, you also do your job interviews. So this, I believe, is just mostly important to any of you guys that have top security, that you'll need a top security clearance and stuff like that. People that have those high security jobs, they get spoken to. Everyone gets spoken to, but I feel like it's more for them. Also, if you're an open aptitude, that's when they go over your list, and because like I told you how, wait a second, I don't know if I told y'all, but I'm pretty sure I did, how y'all make your list of the jobs that are available, and then they'll look at your list and say whether you even qualified for those jobs or not. Like for me, for instance, I had engineering on there. It was low on there. I didn't really want to do it, but since I never took trigonometry, I never even qualified for it, so they had to cross it off my list. And that's pretty much what they do for the open aptitude. And for all the other people, I'm not quite sure what kind of job interview you have. During the when you get your uniforms, they give you a box lunch. Now, it is the same exact box lunch that you get the night you were there, and you appreciate it so much more. There's Oreos in there, you appreciate it so much more than the first night you got there. So you can look forward to those Oreos in what would be most likely your fourth week of training, unless you're a band flight, then it'll be your third week of training. We also had our first road run, which is pretty much you run as a formation, which prepares you for the airman's run, which is when you graduate. You all know how to run in formation. The guide knows how to pace everyone, the guide on bear, And so it's just good practice to run in formation, so it's not the first time that you're running at the airman's run and people are falling out because they can't make it and stuff like that. So that's good. What else? You have an MOS, which is like a inspection of your living recruit area, and you're gonna get a bunch of demerits. Like, I got my MOS and I got so many demerits. I was like, wow, like, and you're gonna get so much better as you go along. But that first one, well, it's not the first one, but that one you get, it's intense. You're gonna be like, wow, I need to get it together. Also, you're gonna have an evaluation, which is pretty much like a fire drill or like stuff like that. It's a practice, not a practice one. It counts, but it's not the main one. So you have one of those, and you get evaluated on it, and that's pretty much it for the third week of training. Like I said, my experience is going to differ than everyone else's because I was in a band flight. That's why if you're not a band flight, you'll just swap my third week of training for your fourth week of training. So that's really all I can say about third week. So yeah, that's it. I'll see you guys later.